coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament. You're watching 360 Live. We are powered by Bell Alliant. Pleased to be bringing you tournament action here with Jeff McMullen. I'm Bill Gibson. This game features C.P. Allen Cheetahs out of Bedford, Nova Scotia, and the FHS JV Blackcats. Jeff, as coach of the Leo Hayes JV boys, we had on the air earlier today. What are you expecting out of this one?
I think number 7, Peter Hatcher. Number 11, Jordan Collins. Number 33, Declan King. Head coach is Kyle Bartos. Starting lineup for Fredericton High School Blackcats.
Starting lineup for Fredericton High.
Number 9, Hayden McKinnon.
Number 8, Ewan Robinson. Number 9, Hayden McKinnon.
Number 15,
11 is Sam Grant. 13, Julian Branchard. And 15, Mitchell Perro. You've seen a number of these players before, Coach, on the FHS side. Who's the weapon to look out for? So we'll pick up the starting lineup for the Cheetahs. It's number 3, Joseph Young. Number 5 is Spittle. 33 is Declan King. Number 11 is Jordan Collins. And I think the other one out there is going to be number 13. Yes, it is number 13, Max Murphy. Cats go inside. That's Sam Grant on the early miss, taken away by the Cheetahs. Cheetahs control in the backcourt and pass off the back, taken away by the Blackcats. Ewan Robertson stops the dribble outside for Blanchard. Blanchard's going to take the 3. That's going to be short. Rebound to the Cats. Another 3-point. That's from NBA range put up, and that's going to be way short by the Blackcats, Julian Blanchard. Coach, shooting in this gym, any adjustment versus high school gyms? Blackcats forced the 5-second violation. 0-0 here in the early going of this one.
That's going to be their strong suit defense. They got a swarm full court press defense, and if they can be successful with that, then they're going to control the tempo of the game for sure.
Blackcats coming off a victory in their opening game of this tournament last night. Got underway on Thursday. They beat Stanley 97-56. This is the FHS JV squad. Of course, we had the FHS AAA men on the court here earlier, and they picked up a victory over Dartmouth. And unfortunately, Coach, your Leo Hayes squad took one on the chin against Tantramar this afternoon.
We did. We got a few issues to work through beginning part of the season. So only 4 games of the season for us. Our season up here. Hopefully we'll get through those issues quickly.
Rebound taken down by Perro. He kicks it cross court. That's Robertson. Robertson is short on the 3-pointer. Rebound to Hashem. That's Spidel, blocked in the front court. Head man, nice passing by the Blackcats, but Robertson can't finish. Spoke with Coach Barkhouse of the Cheetahs before this one. They've been to this tournament a couple times. They said they enjoyed it last year. Said his team was asking him what type of games you're going to find here, and he said you can find just about everything. That's what the beauty of this tournament, one of my favorites, probably my favorite overall basketball tournament there is, because you get matchups you just don't get anywhere else here in the Maritime Invitational.
JV teams to participate in, because you get a lot of varsity, single A, double A teams coming and play them. So the boys are playing up a little bit, which is
Foul on the 7, Peter Hashem.
No score here in the early going. 8:08 to play. Mitchell Perro to the line. He misses that one. Foul goes on number 7, Peter Hashem. First foul of the game, and it goes to the Cheetahs. And first point of the game goes to the Fredericton IJV Blackcats. 1-0 FHS here in the early going of this one. Bill Gibson with Jeff McMullen on the coverage here on 360 Live. Nice looking pass inside. That is Hashem. He goes off the glass. 2-1 CP Allen. Good screen there. Blanchard doesn't use it. He goes the other way. Robertson inside for Blanchard. Sorry, that's Grant inside number 11. Good finish on the drive by Robertson. Didn't get stopped by CP Allen. And it is FHS with 5 players below the foul line with full court pressure. No Cheetahs running the floor. You'd think with a name like Cheetahs there'd be somebody running, wouldn't you? Blanchard puts up the 3 again. He's good on that one. Julian Blanchard, 6'2" FHS. Just under 7 to play in quarter number 1. In the 6 o'clock time slot here at the Curry Center in the Maritime Invitational. Speidel to the outside for Young. Young takes one dribble, puts it up, gets his own board. Looks to pass inside. That goes to Declan King. That's a long three-pointer, and that's going to be way short. Jordan Collins. It is, of course, the inner three-point line, the one closest to the basket used here. That's NBA range for that outer line, and he was quite a ways behind that.
substitution in the game now.
Kyle McPherson. Out of bounds off the Blackcats back to CP Allen. And there the CP Allen has someone break up the floor a bit, trying to break that press. They get it through, but it is controlled, and now 1-on-0. Can't get that one to go down with Speidel. And it's Blackcats in the front court. Nice looking pass inside for McKinnon, taken away by Hashem. Looks like two well-matched teams here in the early going. Young, taken away by FHS. Sam Grant running the floor, got way ahead of the basketball. Subs on the Blackcat side. It's going to be Bennett McKinnon, number 4. As well as Owen Blackier, number 6. And Coach, I will tell you, I'm not sure if you saw any of the Harrison Trimble uniforms that were here last game. The uniforms in this game, much easier to pick out the numbers, but for sure. Beautiful uniforms Harrison Trimble have, but a very, very small number on the front. Play-by-play man's nightmare for sure. That was McKinnon on the miss on the break for FHS, but he fights and he gets it back. And it's FHS again. The nice transition. Owen Blackier is going to lay that one up. 8-2 FHS. 5 minutes played here in quarter number 1. And it is CP Allen is now figuring out this press a little bit more. Need to get some shots to drop. Turned over on the pressure from FHS. That's Robertson with a lefty lay-in. 10-2 now, and timeout. Coach Kyle Barkhouse says, let's talk about this one.
Certainly don't want the Cats to get too far ahead. Time for a timeout. players calm down a little bit.
Catch, of course, well coached, very deep coaching staff over there. John Rice, Ken Anderson, Mark Paquette, Jeremy Haley, and Ian Anderson. Lots of basketball experience on the bench for FHS.
The next coach, no question, I see the locker room with most of those coaches. Nothing too serious there.
We'll have to monitor that one, see if he comes back in. 4:35 to play here in the opening quarter. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament. Of course, if you found us, you know we are on 360 Live, and we are powered by Bell Alliant. Thanks to all the sponsors for making both the webcast coverage happen and the tournament in itself. Coach, you involved at all in the organization of this one, or is this mostly handled by John's team?
John did a lot of it. I'm going to get when it comes to it. Our school, the JV boys, my school, the ESA, both in it. I'm all going to hand it their call. In fact, I told John today, I would have to take a couple of days vacation next week or next year just to try and keep the sanity. It has been great to get this thing organized. We've done so much.
Certainly appreciate the volunteers and the coaches who put all this together. And of course, all the teams for coming. This is becoming a marquee event for sure. Ewan Robertson with 2 more. Cats by 10, so whatever they called out of the timeout didn't work on beating the press. The first time up. Declan King on the nice move, and he gets that one to rattle through. 12-4, 4-6 to go in quarter number 1. Taken away by Young. Looking for King inside. He makes the catch, but got nowhere to go. 6 on the shot clock now. Need to get a shot up. That was Noah Faith, number 15, and getting it up and beating the buzzer is Declan King. Barely got that one off in time. Nice looking pass inside, not corralled by Perro. We have a double dribble violation on FHS. More pressure from the Cats, and they come away with the ball. It's number 7, Aiden Garnett. And up and through with 2 more. Ewan Robertson. He's having a really good start scoring-wise in this one. It's at least 3 buckets, if not 4. King on the rebound, and there he is in the post, kicks it back outside for Young. Young takes a 3-pointer, it's short. Good rebound by Noah Faith. And another rebound for the Cheetahs. That's number 2, Mitchell Champion, making that 2 out in front of the pack. FHS Bennett McKinnon can't corral the pass, but it was open. Checking in for the Black Cats, number 12, Tony Young. And I believe the other subs there was number 6, Owen Black here. And that is Blanchard now at the table, ready to check in next stoppage of play. Face sets the screen, but it's not used. Inside for Declan King. 1 to shoot. Got to put that one up in a hurry, and no rim. But it is FHS coming down with the ball anyways. We won't stop. We'll keep going. Pass inside a little too strong from Aiden Garnett. And Julian Blanchard checks in. Going out, Mitchell Perro for FHS. 1:54 to play here in the opening quarter. 14-8. Cheetahs opening game in this tournament. FHS already, as mentioned, with the victory over Stanley 1-0. victory here for FHS. You'd think that would probably put them into, well, it would put them first or second. He'd be certainly in the in the crossovers in the playoff round. Into the basket again for the Black Cats. Hayden McKinnon, he makes two. 16-8, 1:24 to play, quarter number one. Long pass attempt there, but no one there to catch it. Turnover. Noah Mott checking in for the Cheetahs. Cheetahs out of Bedford, Nova Scotia. Spoke to someone earlier today who had driven that drive from Halifax. Said it was pretty sketchy until you get up this side of Truro, and certainly in New Brunswick the roads were much better. They got a worst part of that storm, of course, in the metro Halifax area yesterday. Foul in the end, one attempt. Tony Young to the line.
Foul, 33, Declan King. At the line, shooting one.
Foul goes on number 33, Declan King. Converts the three-point play, 19-8, 1:06 to play in quarter number one. More pressure from the Black Cats. We're going to see this all game, I would expect, from them. McKinnon gets it back on the give and go. Three-pointer put up by Black here. Rebound inside. That's Mott. Now it's CP Allen looking to run a nice save on the end line. Mott, he's going to put up the three. That's going to be short. But that three-pointer is not. Mitchell Champion makes that three. FHS looking to answer at the other end with two. Offensive rebound for McKinnon. FHS is going to reset now. That's Blanchard. He takes the three, but it's short. Champion on the rebound. Bottled up by the Cats. And they beat it with the pass. And then nicely defended by Blanchard. Mott telegraphed that one just a little bit. 4.9 seconds to go. Should be the last shot to the Cheetahs here in this one. 2 seconds on the clock now. King gets one off the glass and goes down. The buzzer beater for Declan King. He's a little too calm and cool for just making that one like it was routine. A little lift with the buzzer beater on that one. The quarter does end with FHS up by a score of 19-14. FHS pressure, I believe the story of that quarter, as we've mentioned a few times. And Ewan Robertson got off to a good scoring start also for FHS, but it's been Declan King doing a lot of the scoring for CP Allen. If you're on the FHS side, focus a little bit more on King, or do you just keep playing your pressure?
I think you just keep playing your pressure.
Of course, they're a pretty deep team as well. It seems like they're going to go fairly deep onto the bench so they can keep running guys out there fresh as per you need to, and you're playing high-pressure defense.
Yeah, for sure. They're not big, but they're fast and quick. And Don always has his team some great teams, so they're not going to wear down anytime soon.
CP Allen ball to start quarter number two. Jordan Collins to inbound right here in front of the broadcast position. With Jeff McMullen, I'm Bill Gibson. Bringing you this one here on 360 Live. Coverage of the Maritime Invitational. Coast to coast, that's Robertson again. Somebody's got to stop him. Just a layup drill for him in this game. Dancing across the sideline was Collins. That's Mott. He's put up a couple three-pointers unsuccessfully. FHS on the run again, looking for the Blanchard on the inside. He spins off the back of the rim. It doesn't go down, taken away by C.P. Allen. Champion. Mott's going to now dribble in the backcourt. He looks to pass through cross court. Knocked away by FHS. We're going to stay C.P. Allen basketball. Shot clock was reset. I think we're going to have to get that set back to what it should be here. I think they're looking for 16. So this ball's going to have to get across here pretty quickly. Unless they say that was already across.
They must be saying, oh, no, they did change back to 16. There we go.
Little assist to FHS coach John Rice on resetting the score clock there. Perro with the ball. He's looking to push. FHS sets offense now. Blanchard looks to the corner. There's nobody there, but nicely tracked down. And that is Ewan Robertson making the three-pointer. 10-point lead for Fredericton High. JV Black Cats over CP Allen Cheetahs of Bedford, 24-14. 8 minutes, 45 seconds to go here in quarter number 2. That's Mott. He's the gunner. He's shooting the ball no matter where he's getting it from. That was about a 30-footer. That's Blanchard, and that's going to be Mott picking up the foul, hustling back on defense. If you're going to shoot it from 30 feet, you better be the first one back.
You better be, yeah, for sure. Or you'll be the first one on the bench. Cheetahs are going to have to key in on Ewan Robertson. He's just scoring well right now. So
Declan King off for CP Allen. Duncan McCallum, number 8, checking in. If you are watching us from Bedford or anywhere else in Halifax, we welcome you into the telecast. Certainly happy to be bringing this one to you. This is the largest high school basketball tournament in the Maritimes. 40 teams, massive effort, and a great show put on by the players so far here today in what I guess was day 2, but it's really the first main day of the tournament. 1 game yesterday, 2 more rescheduled due to weather. That is Jordan Collins made that last make for C.P. Allen. And on the miss, it's C.P. Allen bringing the ball up the floor. That's Duncan McCollum. And there is Mott. Gets the ball forward. Good looking shot there, but it didn't go down for Speidel. Champion takes another one. That's good from deep. 7.5 to go here in quarter number 2. 27-16 Black Cats. CP Allen finding themselves here a little bit more now in this quarter. There's Mott. He is throwing the long pass now. That's what we thought was needed to help break this. Fairly well executed, but just couldn't finish was Nolan Speidel. Inside Robertson. Lots of fans looking for the travel on that, as well as the CP Allen sideline. Out of bounds, and it is CP Allen ball. I'm going to bring this one back while we tie up some shoelaces. Julian Blanchard set to go. Nice pass there and good dribble to beat the press. CP Allen with a chance to set up now in the front court. That's Champion. He's been on the mark a little bit, but missed that one. There's a bit of a heat check there on that one for Robertson. Can't get that one to go down. To the lane there, nice drive. Hayden McKinnon makes 2 more for FHS. 9-point lead now for Fredericton High JV. Subs into the game Owen Blackier, number 6. Coming in for number 11, Sam Grant on the FHS side. Heavy pressure again, but it actually looks like FHS is backed up a little bit, seeing them early with all 5 inside the free throw line. Blanchard knocks that away, but coming up with it for the Cheetahs is Duncan McCollum. Another deep 3 taken for CP Allen. Jordan Collins can't get that one to go. 2-on-2. FHS to the front court. Tony Young on the miss there. Up and down. Owen Blackier, he makes 2. Mott in the far corner. 2 dribbles and goes nowhere and then throws that up. Bit lucky to make that pass connect. That seemed like a lob ball right to the middle. And that is Mott shooting again. He's going to get one of those to go eventually. Offensive rebound to the Black Cat. Step back is Blackier. He makes the 3. On the finish, that one is Ewan Robertson again. Coach, as we said, they might want to focus a bit more attention on him.
Foul number 11, Jordan Collins. Ewan Robertson at the line, shooting 1.
Coach Barkhouse having a conversation with the referee on fouls here or fouls there. What is FHS taking control of this one? 35-19. Stretching out a 19-14 halftime lead. So 16-5 run here to start this quarter, make that 17-5. 4:47 to play in quarter number 2. FHS's second game. CP Allen's first here at the Maritime Invitational. Nice take there by CP Allen. FHS lucky not to get a foul on that play. And the ball. You're correct, CP Allen only has 4 men on the floor. Referee Todd Messer waves the 5th man on. That's Nolan Speidel. He comes on. Not sure how they got a good look at the shot at the other end with only 4 men on. Good eyes, Coach. I didn't catch that one myself.
I think it's sneaking 6 men on it.
That's a penalty in hockey. I think it is in basketball too.
Yeah.
Joseph Young in. Bennett for Bennett, as well as number 10, Logan Choi, in for FHS. Choi, a grade 9er. Black here on the miss on that one. Battle on the floor. Out of bounds, we're going to stay Black Cat ball. 4:08 to go here in quarter 2. Nice work inside. That's Choi. Checks into the game and makes the 3. 41-19 Fredericton High. This in danger of getting away from CP Allen at this point. Certainly looking like a big comeback already. 22 points if my math is at all correct.
Foul number 10, Logan Choi.
Stay straight on. This is the thing with John's Black Cats is they break it in. It may look close in the first quarter, and then they start stretching it out every quarter.
Haven't seen much of Declan King this quarter for CP Allen. He was a bit of a factor for them in quarter number 1. Peter Hashem. That's no good. That's taken away again by FHS on the defensive boards. CP Allen player on the floor, and FHS has got numbers 3-on-2 the other way. Don't get a shot out of it, but secondary opportunity they do. That was Blackier again on the miss. Trapped again by FHS. That's Choi. Split by the Cheetahs, Cameron Brown, number 12. Three-pointer up, but it's short, but that's Brown right there for the rebound. Can't get that to drop. You got to make those if you want to hang in this one. Bennett McKinnon can't make the three, but it's Robertson again, and that's going to bounce through for him. Going to have to check the score sheet at half to see how many he's got on the board.
Great game.
Slidell finds Young. He was looking for Hashem, but that's knocked out of bounds by Tony Young. Subs into the game for FHS. That's Matthew LeBlanc, number 14. LeBlanc, another grade 9 player for Fredericton High. Team with 3 grade 11s, a whole bunch of grade 9s, and some other grade 10s. Away to the front court, that's Bennett McKinnon. Can't get it to go down. Hustle by Choi. Checking into the game for CP Allen, number 10 and number 13. 10 is Ethan Bragg, 13 is Max Murphy. They had that one passed through and broken, and then they gave it up on the next pass. Robertson sets up for Blackier. Inside for LeBlanc. CP Allen coach wanted to travel on that play, didn't get the call. Choi. 2 to shoot on that one, that's blocked. That goes to CP Allen. It would have been a 24-second violation, but they had control. Champion. Joseph Young. To the corner, Max Murphy, he makes a three.
Max Murphy.
Bring some cheers out of the CP Allen fans here in the stands. Nice little running lay in there by Owen Black here. What's out of bounds? I guess we're going to stay CP Allen ball just based on no one running up the court. Mitchell Champion on the inbound for Joseph Young. Nice pass to the post for Hashem. Nice work inside. Nice pass in for Peter Hashem, and he converts. Nice pass from Max Murphy. That is a three-pointer drain by Matthew LeBlanc. Just under a minute to play here in the first half of this one. 48-24, FHS doubling up on CP Allen Cheetahs of Bedford. Miss on that one inside is Hashem. He's going to pick up the rebounding foul. 48.3 seconds to go in the quarter. Declan King in for CP Allen. And Liam Wallace, number 5, checks in for FHS. Nicely worked inside, but can't finish. Troy gets the rebound. Back outside for Bennett McKinnon. He makes the long three. Beautiful looking arc on that shot. King with 10 on the shot clock. Kicks it to the corner. Champion. Taken away by Bennett McKinnon. 9 on the game clock. 8, 7. Hayden McKinnon, and he's going to finish. And that's going to finish the half. FHS is going to go up 53-24. A bit of a conversation here between referee Messer and Coach Kyle Barkhouse. But FHS goes plus 26 in that quarter, turned a 5-point lead into, well, I guess it's not plus 26. It's not 31. It's only 29-point lead. So they go plus 29 overall and plus 24 in that quarter to lead CP Allen at half. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament. With Jeff McMullen, I'm Bill Gibson. Stay tuned right here. We're going to take a short break. And we'll come back with second half action in this one, with CP Allen needing to really turn it around to get back in this one with the FHS Black Cats. Stay tuned for the second half, folks.
Did. You really got to take care of your voice, actually. You had a lot of games. Did you? I'm going to hang around for the second one here with you. That's the plan anyways, unless they sit. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah. I got my daughter and some of the other girls that were coming in to some of the games. As far as sport things, great. The boys are coming in to do a couple games too.
Welcome back for the second half, everyone. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament. On 360 Live, we are powered by the partner at Bell Alliant. Organizers thank 360 Live and Bell Alliant for the opportunity to get these games on. Certainly great coverage of this tournament and a great showcase here in the UMB Performance Center gym in Fredericton. With Jeff McMullen, I'm Bill Gibson. Jeff, FHS turned a 5-point first quarter lead into a 29-point lead that they have now here in the second quarter. So a plus 25 quarter number 2 on CP Allen. We talked a lot about the FHS pressure. Talked a lot about Ewan Robertson scoring, and I didn't run across the floor to check the score, see how many he had. I was so interested in what the conversation going on with the referees and Coach Barkhouse there at the end of the quarter. They discussed several minutes into halftime about some of the calls and what was happening or not happening there. But what adjustments is he going to have to make at halftime?
I think the biggest thing right now is composure, bringing the ball up against that press, and then going into their offense. When they're able to get over half, run their offense, they're doing okay. And the other thing too, they can't look at the big picture. They got to break it down quarter by quarter to try and win the quarter.
Referee Messer gets us started here in half number 2 with FHS with the basketball. Danger close to the sideline was Hayden McKinnon, but he gets it inside and is rejected by the Lions' Peter Hashem. And it looks like we're back to the starters for both teams here, scanning Robertson to the far side. McKinnon. That is Blackyer on the floor, so Blackyer wasn't a starter in the first half. So one change on the FHS side. Owen Blackyer starts half number 2. Taken away by Julian Blanchard. Inside off the glass, and it goes through for Blanchard. Here's a player you mentioned earlier when I asked who to watch. He was the first name you mentioned. So not a surprise, folks. I went to take a look at halftime, where the new home of high school basketball rankings, NB Hoop News, FHS number 1 ranked junior varsity program in the province right now, have lost to Harvey varsity by 2, Sussex AAA varsity by only 20, and St. Malachy's AA varsity by 29. They just won a tournament in Nova Scotia over the weekend. They beat a Cole St. Anne AA varsity, Fundy AA varsity. They've already got 8 or so games in under their belt, about double what your team has, Coach. And playing some top quality competition already early in the season. A miss for the Cheetahs, and turning it up court is Blanchard for FHS. That is Blanchard front rim, taken away by Declan King. Kings look good on the inside when he's had opportunities. And a backcourt play there. He takes off, touches the ball before he lands in the front court. Referee Todd Messer starts the inbound play right in front of us. Front court inbound, 14 on the shot clock. Knocked away by Young. Joseph Young dribbles into the corner, keeps his dribble, looks to the post for Hashem. But knocked away by FHS, and it's Blanchard pushing to the front court. Tricky dribble there. Lucky he didn't get called for a carry on that one. Coach Barkhouse on the Allen bench, I believe, is biting his tongue on that one. Like he wanted to say something, but I think after the conversation with the officials, he's not going to win the argument. I think he's decided to keep his cool here in the second half. Nice looking pass inside. Hashem on the miss. Blackcats go 2-on-5 the other way, but they're going to get a good shot out of it. And an offensive rebound to boot. That shouldn't happen if you're CP Allen. Another offensive rebound, and as Blanchard tracks that one down. FHS takes it to the rim. No good. But that one's finally controlled by the Cheetahs. There's the Cheetah player down on the floor in the backcourt. That's Hashem. Catches up to the play now. I believe that's down on his hip pretty hard. Young to the far side. Hashem in the post, knocked away by FHS. Frustration foul coming here for Hashem. No, he steps back out of it. You'd almost see that was going to be a foul, but he corrected himself. FHS on the push. And that is a three-pointer from Owen Black here. McKinnon to Black here. Front rim, FHS on the offensive glass. That's McKinnon, Hayden McKinnon. Jump ball with Peter Hashem.
Allen really has to clean up their defensive rebound list before they're like that.
59-26, 5:47 to play here in quarter number 3. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament on 360 Live with the partner Bell Alliant. Subs for FHS. That's number 12, Tony Young. And it's also number 5, Liam Wallace, checking in for the Black Cats. Hashem on the miss on the turnaround, and FHS pushes up the court. It's pressure both offensively and defensively. Quick pace by the Black Cats in this one. There is Declan King on the take. Blanchard gets a block, but also picks up a foul.
Foul number 12, Tony Young.
Foul goes on 12. Tony Young. Shooting 2 is going to be Declan King. He did. He had a good start and good when he had an opportunity. Not sure he saw a lot of the floor in quarter number 2. Certainly didn't say his name a lot.
No.
That's usually what you judge by, is how many times you say the kid's name. Gets that one to go through. 59-28. So it is now a 31-point game. Nice rebound by Declan King. And he works it over. Jordan Collins with a nice pass for Peter Hashem. Oh, it was Jordan Collins actually on the finish of that one. He had me faked out for sure. I looked down for half a second. Declan King again with a big rebound. Foul on FHS on that one. It's going to go on number 9, Hayden McKinnon. FHS not has the pressure quite as high in this quarter. A different looking press here just a little bit. That is King again, making the three-pointer. Certainly we've seen all the looks, lots of layers. FHS press, a bit like an onion.
Very much so.
Yeah, it brings tears to your eyes as a coach. That one's coming right over here. We'll stop that one from going under the table. We're going to stay CP Allen ball. Bennett McKinnon in for FHS, as well as Logan Choi, number 10. Nice take there by Joe Young, but he can't get it to go through. And there's Robertson. He's been quiet this half so far. 3:30 to play here in quarter number 3. FHS with a fairly large lead in this one at this point. Good take by Jordan Collins, but he got wrong-handed on the layup. Got right to the net, and then went righty on the left side. Nice ball movement by the Black Hats on that trip up the floor. Wallace on the miss. Declan King had Hashem wide open in the post inside, didn't get the entry to him in time. Now that's baseline for King. Nice move, he's going to kick it way back up top for Collins, who's going to shoot a 30-footer but is short. Taken away by FHS. Robertson. Hesitation and then drive. He's going to put that one off the glass too strong. Taken down by Hashem. CP Allen looking to push a bit here. Declan King trapped in the corner, kicks it outside for Speidel. Get a foul on the Black Hats. It's going to go on number 4, Bennett McKinnon. Mitchell Champion and Noah Faith check in for CP Allen. Aiden Garnett, number 7, in for FHS. Coach, you're down by a bunch. You think you have to go quick to catch up? That's not something that's going to work against FHS.
Not against FHS.
They're such a pace team as it is that that's one of the big dangers of getting behind against them. They want you to rack up that pace because that's what they want to do. They have. Robertson has been quiet in this quarter. I'm not sure he's got any, actually. In fact, I believe it's CP Allen is winning this quarter. 26-point lead was 29 at half. Dancing the sideline is Tony Young, and he's going to go coast to coast. He's fouled pretty hard by Noah Faith. Comes down hard, hit the back of his head on the floor. And he must be made of rubber because he bounced right back up a lot quicker than I would if I hit the floor, I know that.
Number 12, Tony Young, the line shoots here.
Go down like that, hit the head.
Successful on the free throw. Always thought it was a little easier to get back up when you knew we were going to the line.
This is true. It is. And honestly, this is effective vision.
Now the second one goes through. Substitution ready on the CP Allen sideline. We now get an opportunity to check in. That's going to be number 12, Cameron Brown, along with number 13, Max Murphy. Faith splits the dribble. Puts that one through. Nice move by Noah Faith. foul here on the Black Catch. Good aggressive play by Noah Faith. I guess we just got out of bounds on the Black Cats. Checking in, number 3, Caleb Schulten for FHS. Going out, Bennett McKinnon. Very few fouls this quarter, 51.9 seconds to go, 61-35 FHS. That one almost goes on the second bounce, but good rebound by Cameron Brown, and they reset for Max Murphy, who's short on the three-point attempt. But it's another offensive rebound for CP Allen. They work it inside nicely. Blocked by FHS. I believe that was Young on the block and taken away by CP Allen. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay CP Allen ball. 24.1 seconds to go. 18 on the shot clock. 61-35 FHS in quarter number 3. Noah Faith takes the long one, no good. Cameron Brown fights for the rebound. Coach says careful on the rebound there, Cameron. It could be an over the back the way he went after that one. 10 on the game clock. 7-6 now. 4 to shoot. 2 to shoot. 1. They do get it off. That's Troy. He can't make the long one. So we're going to end quarter number 3, 61-35 FHS. So by my math, that quarter was 11-8 in favor of CP Allen.
Definitely the right way to come, but not enough.
Yeah, not enough. Certainly came in the right direction. FHS didn't quite have the full court press on like we've seen, a little different version, three-quarter court and dropping back a little bit. And I think it would probably take a miracle here for CP Allen, as we talked about. Very tough to open up the pace against this FHS team. That's exactly what they want you to do. But a methodological approach at this point to get back into this one, trailing as they are by 26. It's a lot to ask for at kids at this level.
It definitely is. I mean, they've got to hit a lot of threes and have some stops on the defensive end where we're trying to stay around. It's a lot to ask in 10 minutes. You won't see FHS back off really until it's taken away from the lead.
Yeah.
Then you'll see them back off. John had a scare a few years ago at provincials. That's kind of changed his philosophy a little bit.
Yeah, I always found that in any coaching I did. Not that we were ever up by a whole lot when I was coaching, but in those situations where you were the superior team and you're up by quite a lot, you know, what's the right level of compete that you need to keep? You certainly need to keep that, but you don't want to embarrass anyone either. I like the rule the NBIA's put in for the straight time in the fourth quarter when the lead gets so big, as long as both coaches agree to that. I do agree with that. We saw that, of course, this afternoon. I won't mention who was playing in that one. Taken away by FHS. That is to the corner. Coach Race tracks that one down. We go back to CP Allen. Three-pointer put up, but that's a little too strong for Max Murphy, but rebound by Noah Faith. Faith has looked good in the limited time he's been on the court here. Tried to save inbound was Mitchell Champion, but he landed on the sideline. FHS ball, 9:09 to play here in quarter number 4. With Jeff McMullen, I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament on 360 Live and powered by our partner at Bell Alliant. Coach, you've got a couple more games left in this tournament for your guys. Taking that one to the rack is Logan Choi. He makes 2 for FHS. 63-35, Fredericton High JV Black Hats over the CP Allen Cheetahs from Bedford, Nova Scotia. Too strong on that one was Max Murphy. Caleb Schulten hasn't that one go around the rim and pop back out. Ethan Bragg with the take on that one. And inside is Cameron Brown, number 12. Nice pass inside by FHS. Reverse layup, no good by Liam Wallace. On the floor, probably a jump ball situation here. No, it's loose. We're going to stay Fredericton High School. Fredericton High has one more tomorrow. They'll be here at the Curry Center Performance Gym Court against Central Kings at 5:15. So that means we'll have that one. And another look at this FHS JV Black Hat team here on 360 Live, as we're covering all the games here on the Performance Court at the Curry Center all weekend long. Deflected there, close to a backcourt situation. That's Faith again who comes away with the ball. Kyle McPherson, number 6, no good on the long jumper. And inside, it's the smallest man on the court, Caleb Schulten, who comes away with the ball for Matthew LeBlanc. Up, and he puts it down for 2. Little hook shot there is no good for Faith. 6:18 to play here in quarter 4. Baseline jumper from LeBlanc is good. 4 quick points for LeBlanc. And it's now a 30-point lead for FHS, 67-37. That one's short. Missed there by Faith, but it is CP Allen coming away with the rebound. Up and in, that's Ethan Bragg. Adds 2 to the score sheet for CP Allen. Inside for Choi, he fakes and is surrounded by CP Allen players, kicks it back out. Choi in the corner, he's going to drive baseline, he's going to get a layup out of it. I can't get that one to go down. Good challenge there by CP Allen on that baseline drive. Nice ball movement now up for Bragg. Checking back in, Tony Jung for FHS. And I believe that's number 8 checking in for CP Allen. That's Duncan McCallum. We haven't seen much in this half, really, of Noah Mott. Saw him helping break that press a lot in the backcourt for the Cheetahs. He's right now sitting beside the coach, diagramming plays. Cats to the front court. It's a blah. Choi. No good, and good rebound there by Cameron Brown. That starts Mac Murphy the other way for CP Allen. Contact there and no call. And that's Choi, and there is contact there, and definitely a call there on the floor. Foul on 15, Noah Faith. I believe that's going to be on 15. It is. 4:34 to play, 79-39. 67-39. Too many numbers, Coach. That's up, and it was quite a spin. It wasn't a great-looking shot, but nearly got it to go down. Not what you call a good look on that one. Choi on the rebound of the miss from Ethan Bragg. FHS pushes a little bit now. That's Schulten. And now Choi with a nice pass inside. But Zhang couldn't finish. Offensive rebound. 3 players down on the floor now. Almost 4, and that's FHS getting the rebound. Tony Young converts that one. Folks, as this one does come to an end, remember to stay with us. So we've got another game coming up here. That will be an 8:30 matchup. We're going to have the James M. Hill Tommies from Miramichi against Hants East out of Nova Scotia. Any intel on either of those groups?
I don't have anything on either one of them, to be honest. James M. Hill usually puts a good spot on the board.
Pass inside for Faith. He kicks it out. Cheetah offense looking like it's running a little bit more smoothly now. At least they've learned something from this. They do get rim and no shot clock violation, but they take a quick shot. That's a 3-pointer put up by Max Murphy. Nice move there on the give and go. That's Noah Faith. He finishes. He's a strong-looking kid. Liam Wallace makes 2 for the Black Cats. Keeps the lead at 30. Just under 3 minutes to play. 71-64. This one will definitely going to go to the Black Cats. Nice spin move inside by Faith. He can't get it to go down. He's going to pick up the foul there with contact from behind on Aiden Garnett. Into the game for FHS is number 0, Quinn Devise. That is Devise there with the ball. Long 3-pointer off the front of the rim for Aiden Garnett. Mitchell Champion. Kyle McPherson with a nice trip to the rim, gets his own rebound. Rejected by Quinn Devise. And another good take there for Max Murphy. So I think seeing Quinn Devise into the game, we've seen the full depth of the FHS bench. I think we've seen all 14. 1:35 to go here in quarter number 4. 3-pointer, nice shot there from Noah Faith. Caleb Schulten. Aiden Garnett. Garnett puts it up. Too strong. Ball on the floor. Someone's going to pick that one up. Took a long while for anybody to get down to the floor on that one. So with the outcome of this one, final score is not settled yet, but FHS will go to 2-0 with two big victories, 97-56 over Stanley whenever the margin ends up at this one. That's certainly going to put them through into the playoff round of this tournament. Of course, the unique feature here is the live draw of the playoff matchups. I think they might have done that last year as well. I think they did last year as well. Quinn Devise out in front has the ball, and that's going to be a jump. Could have been a travel or a 3 seconds, couple options there. that live draw of the playoff matchup, that's an interesting setup.
I'm anxious to see how that's going to work out. I missed a year at Leo Hayes. I was under last year. I was very
Devise misses the long one. 35 seconds to go now. Cheetahs fighting with the ball in the backcourt. They've got to get it over, and they do. Now they've got a 2-on-1. Trying to get the pass through, but couldn't. Was Max Murphy. Nicely defended by Matthew LeBlanc. That's going to be out of bounds. 24.0 on the game clock, so the shot clock is now off. So probably no shot here for FHS. They'll dribble the ball over half, and I would imagine just let the clock run out, which should finish this one at a 71-46 FHS score, and that's what it's going to be. So FHS goes to 2-0. CP Allen has games tomorrow against Central Kings at 12 at the Pit, and against Stanley at 7 in Ormukto. That's what they have left on their schedule. So thinking a little bit about player of the game, Coach, who are you picking?
well, definitely on the FHS side, Robertson for their player of the game. And CP Allen, Declan Kane definitely made a factor. It's been much fun before at home, but or I would imagine CP Allen home. And
Yeah, they would be my choices. The two that you picked initially, Ewan Robertson, number 8 for FHS, and Declan King, number 33 for CP Allen. We'll check the presentation here and see how it goes. After that, we're going to take a break, and then we'll be back with the 8:30 game. Final game sets of the day at 8:30. That's the James M. Hill East Hants matchup. So if you're tuning in early looking for that one, one back about 8:30. That's about 45 minutes or so away. Good to see the tournament running on schedule.
Players of the game for CP Allen. Number 2, Mitchell Champion.
Mitchell Champion, so you got that one. I'm 1 for 2. I had them both right in the earlier game. I gave myself 2 for 2 there.
And for Fredericton High School, number 8, Ewan Robertson.
And it is Ewan Robertson, so we got that one right. So the players of the game awarded, Robertson for FHS and Mitchell Champion off the bench for CP Allen, are the players of the game in this one. The final score here from the Curry Center Gymnasium Performance Court